Hi there, folks. As promised earlier in the day today, I made a post over at fxgears.com on the thread I started last week. And yeah, I had a kind of a busy day, so I couldn't make this video earlier. But yeah, I'm a bit frustrated today because I planned out this trade on the Aussie, and well, my order was not executed by just a few peeps. Actually, it was just spread. Me and my habit of trying to make the impossible entry or the perfect entry sometimes leaves me out of the market. But yeah, I was out of this trade. But I'm gonna try to show you guys what I had in mind for this one. No big secret. Everything that was taught, the bread and butter from ICT, bread and butter ICT stuff. And so, yep. So onto the chart. Uh, as you can see, uh, market structure is in a down move. It's making lower lows. You had a high here, right over here. Then you had a low. Then you had a high that didn't quite take off yet. The high here on the daily time frame. So market flow wise, it's still we're still expecting a bearish move, a move downwards. So lower pricing. So just for the sake of it, we're gonna throw in the moving averages, so we can have an even better idea of the whole rationale behind it and the whole logic. Sorry about that. The whole logic. Um, yeah, as you can see, the uh, the moving averages also confirmed that a down move was to be expected. Um, Yesterday, we had a touch on the 18 period exponential moving average, the 18 EMA, and yep, just for the heck of it, just confirming also the market flow down. I always think it's a good idea to show the moving averages. So let's get them out of the chart, and we'll move on. Okay, so as mentioned, let's delineate the actual range we're talking about. This is the range. It roughly is a 133, yeah, about that size range. Um, this is the range I had in mind. This is the range I was gonna work with, and we're gonna go down to the 4-hour chart and see what was going on here. Well, after we made this high, the top of the let me make this even more perfect. Yeah. So after we made this high to this low, uh, we had another high at this level, which was taken out, and then price started to go up, and it never made any lower lows. Actually, it was a very steady move up, which I always like, because steady moves up give me the indication that, well, having the expectation that the market is gonna go down, it gives me a hint that market makers or the big institutions are driving the market higher on purpose. On their back office, they really have the plan to sell it. Um, so whenever this high here or this level here was taken out, this level here was taken out. Whenever this level was taken out, and therefore the stops above here, the sitting buy stops above here were taken out as usual. Everybody is screaming, okay, so let's revert to long. Let's go long, because this is a plain text reversal. The Aussie dollars is gonna go, gonna go to the moon as usual, and everybody's expecting longs. And this is when institutions make up their positions. They build up their positions. So we have a very clear order block right here on the left. It's a very clear order block that we're gonna be able to see it even more clear with the 1 hour time frame. As you can see, the very last bullish candle is where the order should have been executed. As you can see, we have a touch. On this. So again, as you can see, my order was missed by the spread, actually, in my my desire to make this damn thing so picture perfect, as I had anticipated this trade, and I thought it was going to be a good trade, as it obviously was. I mean, you could already have taken profit from it, and I just couldn't react to price. I refused myself to react to price. I just have my limits on, and from that point on, I pretty much refused to um, move my price level, or just make a market entry. And besides, it was it was a news event when this drop happened, or whenever price reached here. Anyways, try not to go too much into that. But back to the trade itself. Let's just throw in the fib to see what was the entry level. Yep, picture perfect 79 level. Let's zoom in. Yeah, there you go. Once again, let's also throw in the mid and big figures. Yeah, so whatever we can say is that the 93.50 level was a level to be defended by the institutional money. The big banks, big institutions, obviously have had positions built around this level, and yeah, price was taken to around the 45, let's say, level. 45, pretty close to the 50 level. Yeah, but yeah, I pretty much had a good entry level, pretty much based on the H1 candle. This this green candle here. I mean this one. Sorry, this one. And yeah, as you can see, I had a good plan. Just didn't, just wasn't quite well executed. But we can't get it all. And yeah, the 1 hour time frame also denotes the higher highs, and how we had momentum going up. And this is what I really like. Whenever you take the buy stops out, and then everybody reverses to go long. This is something that I dearly love, this idea, and understanding this, and this market psychology. It's awesome. I find it great. So yeah, this is the Aussie trade that I missed. Unfortunately, I couldn't take it. I was gonna take it with less risk. Obviously, I'm on the QE dollar trade. I'm on this one. It's full of stuff. I gotta clean this out. I'm gonna clean all this out so you can see. So it was a pretty good trade as well. So I wasn't gonna risk that much because they're very correlated pairs, and I'm expecting it to go lower. Expecting the QE to go lower, and yeah, so I was gonna risk a little bit less just because due to the fact that you know they're very correlated, so didn't make too much sense to go all in on a trade. um, Swissy, as I mentioned on the other video, is going really well. See, it's reaching at the top of the range right now, but I truly think it's gonna take out this high right over here. We had a very clear buy model, as mentioned on the other video. I had yet another trade that it was a potential trade. I didn't quite take it. It's the loonie, the Usdcad, Canadian dollar. And the reason I didn't take it was because market structure was broken to the downside, even though we have a very a very bullish scenario here. As you can see, it's an uptrend, although we have this consolidation, this big consolidation at the top. And sometimes these kinds of consolidations, they signal um, uh, market reversals, which doesn't quite look as if it will, due to the U.S. dollar bullishness. If you've been looking at the COT data and the yields and everything, and the USDX, you're gonna see that um, actually the dollar doesn't seem, or doesn't have the intentions of going down as of now. So, yep, yeah, it's been in a you know in a downtrend trend lately, um, and yeah, the reason I didn't take it was because of market structure. Even on the daily chart, wasn't very clear. It wasn't actually, it was very clear, but it was changed. It changed to down. So it wasn't quite convincing to me to just jump in and figure this out. So just for the heck of it, let's have a look at the moving averages. Um, yeah, just to illustrate, this could have been a sorry about that. Could have been another trade to be taken. Actually, yeah, the moving averages, they were still issuing for longs, but I'm a bit cautious because I like to see both the at least market structure on the daily and the moving averages pointing up, so it gives me some more confidence. I know some of you guys might not, but I play it cautious. Yeah, so but if you pull a fib from the um, uh, if you pull a fib from the round number right here towards the top, we're gonna get, let me close in the H4. So we had a retracement towards the 62 level. Let me make this even more perfect. So yeah, we had a retracement pretty much to the 62 level, which was also a support level behind it. So Yeah, I mean, it was a possible potential trade that could have been taken in the direction of the main move, uh, and I didn't take it because of the simply because of the market structure. Yeah, so I think it's been a wonderful market lately. I can't complain. I just mentioned a few nice trades. I have another open trade, which I'm still expecting some more um, to get out of it. I took some profit already, but I really think it has the potential to go lower, to take us lower. Yeah, so that's it for today, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Um, Safe trading, good luck, guys, and I'll see you soon. Later.